What's up, YouTube? I'm Ethereal Wrath, and today I want to show you how to capture Xbox Party Chat sound um, so that you can include it in your streams with Twitch using OBS. You also need virtual audio cable. You need a copy of Windows 10 so that you have the Xbox app, and you need a secondary Xbox Live account. So you want to go ahead and get virtual audio cable. You can Google virtual audio cable. It should be the first hit. Go ahead and purchase the software and install it. I've already got a copy that I'm going to go ahead and install really quickly. I want to click yes to continue. I accept. All the defaults are fine. There's nothing you need to change. Go ahead and click install. See, installation has completed successfully. Go ahead and click OK. I don't need this folder anymore, so I'm going to close it. So, virtual audio cable is going to install one cable by default. I'll go ahead and show this to you by finding virtual audio cable in my programs here. Virtual audio cable control panel. Now this needs to run as an administrator because it will make hardware level changes to the system. Go ahead and run as an administrator. Yes. Alright, so just to show you, you see you have one cable set. All the defaults again are fine. Like, you don't really need to change any of this unless you know what you're doing. I certainly don't. So go ahead and hit exit. You don't need to do anything else. I just want to show that to you. To view our devices, we're going to right click on the volume icon. I'm going to click on playback devices. This is where we're going to start. So you notice virtual audio cable has made one cable called line 1 here in playback, and it has a sister cable, the opposite end, in the recording device is also called line 1. Now the way this works is the Xbox app plays audio out to the computer through a playback device, right? And you're wanting to capture that audio. So the way virtual audio cable works is it will capture audio played out to it in the playback device, and it will play that audio through the recording device to whatever's listening to the recording device. So just to help it kind of make sense while we're working with it, and so I know what the heck it is later, I'm going to rename this cable by right-clicking on it and going to Properties. I'm going to go ahead and call this Xbox Party Chat in, right? Because the Xbox app is going to play audio into this device, and it plays out through this microphone. So right-click Properties, Chat out. Okay. So Windows has two levels of default audio devices. There's the system default, which is just a green check mark, and there's the default communications device. So like if you're Skyping, it uses the communications device. The Xbox app works the same way. It uses the default communications device. Right now, default communications device and system default are the same, which is why I just see one green check mark. So what I need to do, click on Party Chat, click this arrow next to Set Default, and select Default Communication Device. So now, when audio plays out of the Xbox app, it's going to go into this device, not this one, only into this one. So you won't hear it on the computer. On the recording side, I want to leave whatever my default microphone is for my computer as the default for everything. So in my case, it's this headset microphone. That's going to be both system default and default communications device. If I were to make the Party Chat out as the default communications device, the Xbox app on Windows is going to listen to this device as well as play audio out to the other end of that device. So what happens is anyone sitting in the party talks, the app hears them, and it plays it right back to them. So they get a terrible echo. Terrible. So go ahead and make sure your main microphone is the default one, because you're not even going to use it. Do not set this one as your default at all. So this is done. I'm going to click OK. So I'm going to go ahead and configure OBS to listen to that cable. So I'm going to go ahead and launch it real quick. I've already got my Xbox turned on and logged in as Ethereal Wrath. So you notice right now there's no microphones in OBS configured. So I'm going to go up to settings, click on audio. I want to enable one of these microphone devices, and it's going to listen to that party chat out that we just set up. Do that, apply OK. Now you see the device listed here as mic auxiliary. So now I'm going to go ahead and launch my Xbox app. I should already be logged into my secondary account here. I am. In case you are not, you go to settings and you just click sign out right here under account, and then you go to log back in, and it's going to assume you want to log in as your Windows account, but there's a little link underneath and it says use a different Xbox Live account or Microsoft account. And you just click that link, enter the login details, and you log into the app. I've also gone ahead and added my secondary account and Ethereal Wrath. They're friends so that they can just quickly join each other's parties. So what I'm going to do on the Xbox, which you can see back here in OBS, I'm going to go ahead and start a party. Okay. I'll just leave it sitting there. Now on the Xbox app, on my secondary account, I'm going to view that profile. And we want to join the same party. All right, now you see they're connected. So if I click on the party tab here, I can see the same thing. So because the Xbox app is using this microphone that I'm also recording with as the default microphone, while I'm talking into this, they can hear me on the Xbox in the party. You notice if you look at OBS, Aghast graph is keying up while I'm talking. I don't really want that because I'm going to be talking through Ethereal Wrath while I'm playing. And plus, if I'm typing on the keyboard or anything that's close to this microphone I'm using right now, it's going to get played into the party. We don't want that. So the simple fix, all you need to do is in the party, right-click on your account and mute me. So that mutes this microphone. It will not play any audio into the party. So you notice now I'm talking, Aghast graph is no longer keying up on the Xbox in the party. So what's going to happen now is if we go to OBS and we look at this mic auxiliary, you also notice nothing's keying up. But if I go ahead and tap on Ethereal Wrath's microphone, he'll start talking, it'll play into virtual audio cable and be captured in OBS through the opposite end of virtual audio cable. So this auxiliary device should be keying up. And it does. That's exactly what you want. Now, I don't hear it playing through the headset I'm using right now because it's only playing into virtual audio cable, which is only playing out to OBS. So this all happens in the back end. You won't hear it playing out through the computer, so you don't have to worry about a weird echo or anything like that, as long as this mic is muted so that you don't accidentally have like a faint whisper while you're using your main headset, and you don't have the devices misconfigured how I showed you in recording. As long as this is not the default for anything, you should be okay. So every time someone talks in the party, including your account, which in my case is Ethereal Wrath plus anyone else in there, it's going to get captured and it'll play right into OBS and it'll stream exactly how you want it to. That's all there is to it. Make sure the party app is always open. You can minimize it, but if you close it, so see minimize, it's okay. But if I close it, it will disconnect from the party and it will no longer be recording. So if all of a sudden you lose your audio, check to see if the Xbox app is crashed, because that can happen. You know, the party system is still in beta, especially on Windows 10. So just be wary of that. You should never have to touch virtual audio cable again. And as always, if you get lost, confused, or something breaks, you don't know what's happening, feel free to ask me. Till next time, I'm Ethereal Wrath. Have a great day.